have a little chit chat this morning. So for the past month, I've been gone. I have not been in Puerto Rico. I first flew from here to Florida and then stayed there for 2 days and then went to New York. That was my second time ever going to New York. My first time was when I was 16 and it was for my Project Runway Junior audition. But that's a story for another day. But Daniel and I and some of his friends went to New York for a week and we had a blast. We had so much fun. I miss New York, but I also didn't miss it. It's a love-hate relationship with New York and I. After New York, I flew back to Florida and I stayed in Tampa for about 2 weeks with Daniel and his parents. We just chilled and hung out. Basically, I edited like the entire time some of my YouTube videos for my sewing page. Originally, we wanted to go to Miami sooner, but we kept having car troubles. Daniel's car literally broke down on his way to go pick me up from the airport, like when I first got there. And we had to jump the car because it was like unfixable. And then we were carless. But then his sister's boyfriend gave us a car. He sold us a car that he fixed. After like 2 weeks of being in Tampa, we finally made it to Miami. We stayed with one of my friends in Miami and we just hung out. Basically, I had plans to start working with a fabric store that I always buy my fabrics with. But since my time got cut short in Miami, like we couldn't start doing that. So that's currently in the works. I did some sewing because my friend Brian, who we were staying with, asked me to construct one of his pieces. So he's also a designer and he designed this piece. He was collaborating with his graphic designer to create this print that he wanted to put on the garment. And so we put our heads together and we came up with a design for a corset top that he wanted to make. I basically was just constructing it for him. So of course I did a little bit of sewing and work while I was away because... So now I'm back. And basically when I got back, I just spent the first few days cleaning. Of course, while I was gone, we got 5 new dogs. My parents found 5 more dogs. They found 4 puppies together, like 3 Chihuahua looking dogs and 1 that looks just like my dog MJ. And then she found another dog on the side of the road and she was pregnant. And my mom just could not resist picking her up because whenever you call her name, she like shows you her teeth and it's the cutest thing. So we call her Risita or Dientitas. So more puppies. And we're trying to give them away, but nobody wants them. It's always a struggle. We always come across dogs and we always put them up on Facebook for people to adopt them. And usually it's quite easy whenever they're like babies, but like if they're like a little bit older, it's always so difficult. And we already have 13, mind you. But then I just spent the rest of the time relaxing, chilling. I didn't want to get back into sewing yet. For months, I've been feeling burnt out. Running your own business and sewing all the time is literally so mentally and physically draining. It's come to a point now where I just don't even enjoy sewing that much currently. I'm a very creative person, so I just love being like handsy and doing things all the time. I feel like whenever I'm just doing one creative thing, like I get bored of it, I guess, or just more so like I get tired of it. And so since having my own brand and that becoming like my main source of income, like I feel like I currently don't enjoy it, and I hate it because I love fashion, but sometimes I just feel like it's not what the only thing I'm meant to do. I want to do more than just have a fashion brand, and I want to make more of an impact and change the fashion industry. Like I've become more passionate about sustainability in all aspects than just fashion now. I'm in a point right now where I just want to take a step back and I just want to be creative in other ways. And I'm still going to be sewing, I'm still going to be doing custom orders and just making things that I want to make, not necessarily feel like I have to make them. Even though I made my collection and I chose to make those pieces for my collection, I honestly underestimated the time it would take to make each piece, and I was undercharging myself, and it was just really stressful. As successful as my brand was, I'm very grateful for it. I was basically reaching the limit of orders I could take every 2 weeks, which is great, but doing it by myself was literally the most stressful thing that I've ever put myself into, and I don't want to repeat that again. So I know I could just hire help, and people keep telling me just to hire seamstress, and I know I can, but I feel like I just want to take a step back and really reevaluate like what I want to do with my brand. I just really want to like take care of myself and better my health. I feel like I've just been so focused on like my brand, I've not been taking care of myself, and I've just been stressed, and I don't want that anymore. I don't. So my goal for the next year is to connect and meet more people that will help me reach my goals and just create more friendships and relationships. I don't know many people in my industry, especially like that have like a sustainability background or are pursuing that. And I really want to meet more people that can eventually help me get my brand to where I want it to, because I can't do it alone, and you cannot run a fashion business alone. You can't run a business alone, period. I just want to take the time to do that. I don't want to rush into it. I know life is short, but it's also long. Like, I'm only 22. Like, I just want to chill for a sec, you know? I just want to chill. I just want to chill and live my life. So one of my best friends is coming on Monday. I'm excited. From Jacksonville, my friend Gracie, and she's coming for a week, and we're just gonna chill and explore, and I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. When we finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. It was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we liked what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before. When I was drunk, you showed an open door. Living in a dark clouded haze, we danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes, real love, we thought. But it was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on wire, reckless it seemed. I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed